It's the JR Show from Studio 99 at the American General Media Complex. On air at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Online at kernradio.com. Now, here is your host, JR.
Top of the day to you. This is the JR Show. I am your host, JR Flores. You're listening to Kern Radio. Check us out online at kernradio.com. Download the Kern Radio app to your smart device and stream it live on YouTube. That's right. Head over to YouTube. Search up Kern Radio. Hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and go live with us every day at 2:05. We're also on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and X. I am also out there, JR Flores, or why not JR? We got a great show for you lined up today. We do. We have some guests coming in studio. Tobias Finkelstein. I'll ask him. I always screw that up. And Daniel Jones. They have done a documentary about Oil Dorado and the Chronicles of an American Town. They just stumbled across Taft one day and decided to make a little documentary about it. They're going to premiere that tomorrow at the Fox in Taft. So if you want to know more, stay tuned as they will tell you about that. We'll talk about No on 50. If you haven't got your ballot already, I did, and it should be in the mail. We'll remind you why we should vote no on 50. And we'll also talk about, it's Honor Flight Day. Big day today in the Kern Radio and Ralph Bailey world. It's Honor Flight. Ralph has just returned from Washington, D.C. with the veterans. And today is the day that we raise some funds for the same cause, sending veterans back to D.C. You can participate. There is a QR code on our website. Just go to kernradio.com. You can scan that. And it'll take you right to the page where you can donate. You can also chime in at any time, starting now. Heck, I'll beat Ralph to the punch. Starting now, you can just go ahead and start sending in those messages, telling us how much you want to donate all day long today during the Ralph Bailey Show, and we'll get those veterans back to Washington, D.C. There's all kinds of ways to donate. Those QR codes are also at all Solis locations, pretty much. If you happen to be inside of a Solis today, you can stop by any one of how many of the locations do they have there, Chris? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
I see 7.
7 locations. Solis throughout Bakersfield. Also find the QR code with the Honor Flight logo. Just scan it and send in the donation. Which one? Jen told me, and I completely forgot that the Honor Flight people will actually be at collecting donations. I will get that information to you. That is another way you can also donate. Just drop it off there, or you can stop by the office here if you want to write a check. 1400 Easton Drive, Suite 134. I think the construction guys took a third day off because of the rain. I ain't seen them out there in days. They wanted to turn off my street sign, but I ain't seen them working in days. Goodness, it's better though. You know what? The road is still screwed up, but it's better that they're not even out there. So feel free to come on down to 1400 Easton Drive, Suite 134. Ring the doorbell. Somebody will answer it and take that check from you, and we'll get it over to Honor Flight to get those veterans back to Washington, D.C. We'll talk about that a bunch. I'll even bring in Ralph Bailey towards the end of the show. Maybe he can tell us how this whole darn thing got started one day on a whim. Just a whim. Stay tuned for that. What else is going on locally? I'll get the latest to you on the Zack Scrivner case. There was a hearing this morning for that motion that was filed for him seeking mental health diversion. We'll tell you what happened at this morning's hearing. I'll tell you a quote from the district attorney that I found quite interesting. But I had a great afternoon, I got to tell you about. Maybe you had heard the other day that Woolworth's had a soft opening. Well, they did again today. And don't tell them I told you, but you probably got about 30 minutes to get down there before they close up for the day. And that soft opening is done. But I had the double cheeseburger, thanks in part to my best friend Stephen Nicholas, co-host of the Early Bird Special with our boy Chris Burdick. He bought me a double cheeseburger with fries. The fries were those skinny fries, you know which ones I'm talking about, and they're just fried perfectly, and they got the season on them.
Nice.
Oh, and that burger, it was almost like biting a Woolworth's original burger. And I know you guys aren't going to believe that, but just trust me, go down there and try it. It was unbelievable. I think the words that kept every time somebody asked me, because the customer service was great down there. Ryan, who who met you at the line right there and said, yeah, talked to you about the place a little bit, and then took you up to the counter. I wanted to say Alize, but I forgot his name. Alonzo. I screwed it up. But he was helping out, brought over the milkshake, the pineapple milkshake. That was delicious. But the words that kept coming out of my mouth when somebody would ask me, how is it? So good. So good. I don't know if they're doing those soft openings all week or even if I'm allowed to talk about it, but get over there. If you see people inside, just walk in. Order a burger. Next time, though, I'm getting the Reuben. Oh, I saw the Reuben, and I almost had to get that. But the first time you go, you got to get the burger just to be able to say, is it the same? For all you haters out there that have been talking mess, talking about the diner, and, oh, they're going to screw it up. No. Go down and get the burger. And I got a new hat. I'll show the folks on. I got a new hat. This new cool, you flip it upside down. See, it says Woolworths, and then that way it's upside down. But this is what a new hat is supposed to look like, Chris. You see the inside liner there? Doesn't look like it's been worn or anything. That's what a new hat is supposed to look like. That is a fresh hat right there, boys. That's how you take care of people. That's all I'm going to say about that matter. But get down to Woolworths and then come out to the block party. That is happening October 25th. Am I right about that, Chris? That's a Saturday, right? The 25th? Yes. The 25th. October 25th. That'll be going on from 2 to 7 p.m. They'll have a big old block party with the stage and performers, Memento Buru, Monty Byram, all kinds. I Hate Drugs, all kinds of performances from all kinds of bands. There'll be street vendors galore up and down. You'll be able to order some stuff from the counter. It'll be a good time. So come on down and join me. I want to tell you the latest from the Zack Scrivner case. It's not going to take long because nothing happened. Nothing. You remember, I believe, a week or so ago, the defense filed a motion seeking mental health diversion for Mr. Zack Scrivner, former Kern County Supervisor. If this mental health diversion is accepted, and that was what the hearing was for this morning, my boy ain't going to jail ever. He'll have to complete the mental health diversion program, and the case against him will be dismissed. He's currently being charged with 3 counts of child cruelty, 2 counts of illegally possessing an assault rifle. Those charges aren't even what he should be hit with. The criminal complaint filed by the state AG's office, Attorney General, and if you're wondering why the state Attorney General had to get involved, well, because our very own District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer just happens to be Mr. Scrivner's aunt. This all was from when he claims he took mushrooms and got in bed. And again, according to the complaint, took mind-altering substances on the evening of April 23rd, 2024, then got in bed with and sexually penetrated a child. But I just read those charges: 3 counts of child cruelty, 2 counts of illegally possessing an assault rifle. Nowhere in there is there a sex abuse charge. Nowhere. Even though the document clearly states got in bed with the minor and sexually penetrated her. And my boy can file a mental health diversion, and the state attorney general's office is just about willing to accept it. But at this morning's hearing, he said, I just need a little bit more time, Your Honor. They all went into the back room together. The judge, the representative from the state's office, and Mr. H.A. Sala, pinstripes himself. Walk into the back chambers, walk back out. I'm going to accept the motion to postpone, setting the motion for mental health diversion now in Department 15. Well, this is it's put off now till December 15th. Great. My boy ain't going to jail. My boy's not going to jail, but I do want to share this quote with you from District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer, who says, quote, laws against child sex abuse reserve the most serious punishments for those that targets the youngest and most vulnerable victims. Oh, wait, she was talking about a different case. She was talking about a case where a man accused of years-long sexual abuse of a child. She wasn't talking about her nephew, or actually, she wasn't talking about her niece either. Her great niece. Yes, Miss District Attorney Zimmer. I too believe that, quote, laws against child sex abuse reserve the most serious punishments for those that target the youngest, most vulnerable victims. Yes, I too believe that. And I hope you do too. I hope you're not just saying that for one case and you can't make the same claim for another. This case upsets me so much to no end. The fact that they're dragging it out this long, the fact that my boy was never even in cuffs, never saw a jail cell, and never will. All because somebody made a phone call in the middle of the night. And where's the investigation into that? We get nothing from anybody, except, thank God, Kern County Sheriff Donnie Youngblood had the guts to at least hold a press conference. Sickens me. Should sicken all of us in this community that this man is going to get away with this and never see a day in jail. He'll go back to taking his classes at Cal State. He'll move out of town and try to get some job in some city office somewhere, while his kids and the family have to live with that trauma for the rest of their lives. My boy, he's not even paying child support. You, Mr. Scrivner, yes, not because what you're about to get away with, but you are a very, very special individual. Take me to a break, Chris, before I say something that's going to really get me in trouble. That Woolworth's burger, amazing. The fries, mwah. My best friend sitting on one side of me, the gorgeous blonde sitting on the other side of me. It was a beautiful afternoon. And I'm not going to let anything steal my joy. Got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll talk about Prop 50. Did you get your ballot? I did. Came in the mail. Then later in the program, we'll talk to Tobias Finkelstein and Daniel Jacobs. They have a documentary coming out, Oil Dorado and the Chronicles of an American Town. a documentary about Taft premiering tomorrow in Taft. We'll tell you how you can attend, plus all the ways you can donate for Honor Flight. It's Honor Flight Day on the Ralph Bailey Show. Stay tuned. You'll hear a bunch of great guests, and we'll tell you how you can donate. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180.
Yeah, Sergio, these are on sale, man. They're selling those.
First look.
They're selling these. They've got 4 or 5 different hats. I took a bunch of pictures, and I'll post a reel up later of my visit. And yes, the hat was purchased. It was not given to me. I purchased the hat. Okay? Purchased it. Well, Stephen purchased it, but the hat was purchased, was not given. And so was the lunch. The lunch was purchased as well. Don't want no spreading rumors about how JR gets free lunches. But get down there. Little secret just for you guys on YouTube. They're going to have a soft opening tomorrow as well. That's right. 11:30 to 3 p.m. If you can get over there. 11:30 to 3 p.m. I'll find out if it's going on Saturday as well and into next week, but I can tell you tomorrow, 11:30 to 3.
Or visit StockDoveKitchenandBath.com today. Stock Dove Kitchen and Bath. Beautiful cabinetry. Smart design.
History shows that every market eventually falls, every currency collapses, and today the US dollar is hanging by a thread. Trillions in national debt, record high markets defying gravity, but stocks can't go up forever. Meanwhile, your groceries, housing, and transportation costs are all going up, and your dollar, it's buying less every single day. If the system breaks, your stocks and dollars won't save you, but one thing will: gold. Gold has always survived a collapse. That's why banks and billionaires are stocking up, and Americans are protecting their savings with physical gold. Before the next shoe drops, call Lear Capital at 800-957-GOLD for your free gold investment kit and $20,000 in bonus gold with a qualified purchase. Lear is your trusted source. Over $3 billion in transactions, thousands of reviews. Call now, 800-957-GOLD. That's 800-957-GOLD.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-285-2521. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-285-2521. 800-285-2521. 800-285-2521.
Let's qualify for enrollment. Results vary. Consult with your tax professional prior to enrollment.
The Armstrong and Getty Show, weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the J.
Lovers are nothing. Ooh. And in between. Little John Mayer. Happy birthday to John Mayer. Go a little wall to wall with some of my favorite John Mayer songs. I'm a John Mayer fan. It's weird because he's really good, but I think he became like too popular. And once somebody gets so popular, it's like, do I like him or do I not like him? You know what I mean? He does these crossover pop things, and it's like, but he's really good and he's got really good songs. So yes, I am a fan of John Mayer, a very good guitar player as well. We'll hear some other John Mayer songs, old songs. I went deeper than just the hits, so to speak. 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. Our guests have arrived. Mr. Daniel Jacobs. He is one of the partners that have made a documentary, Oil Dorado and the Chronicle of an American Town. It's premiering tomorrow at the Fox Theater in Taft. Doors are at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. We'll tell you how you can be a part of it and how the film came to be about. And it also features music from John Tobias Willis. He is a Grammy-nominated blues musician who will also be in attendance. He's flying in tomorrow, I believe, so you're not going to want to miss that. Anything on the board before I go any further, sir? All right, what do you got? Yes. True.
Also not a good one. Years ago, there was a case involving a person, and it got sent out to not involve this person. Don't want to name the well-known person, but he did well.
Ooh. I'm trying to go off of memory, and my memory is shot. Anybody will tell you that. I wonder who they're talking about, but that sounds about right. I mean, she's you're going to get me in trouble. She is not as tough on crime as she would portray herself to be during the campaign. Now, was she probably better than what the other guy was going to be? Yes. But she ain't no Lisa Green. That's going to get me in trouble. But I don't care. I don't care. And you guys know I don't. I will hold you accountable. It does not matter who you are. And you guys can do the same to me. Call me out. I don't mind being wrong. But my goodness, no misdemeanors ever get prosecuted. You can blame the state, you can blame jail beds, blame whoever. Not enough staff, this or that. But then plea deal after plea deal on some just serious, heinous crimes, murders that go unpunished or get manslaughter or some plea deal where somebody ends up with 6 years. And then this? I don't think she's going to run again, but if she does, good luck. I don't think I supported her originally. And I won't support her again. Oh, goodness. We got to get to a break. Bottom of the hour of the news. After that, Daniel Jacobs, partners with Tobias Finkelstein. They made a documentary, Oil Dorado and the Chronicles of an American Town. You can catch it tomorrow out in Taft at the Fox Theater. We'll tell you how you can get tickets, what the film is all about, how it came about, and John Tobias Willis will also join us, a Grammy-nominated blues musician. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be back.
National Security Advisor John Bolton has been charged in a federal investigation into the potential mishandling of classified information. The investigation
Is it? That's scary.
Bolton's attorney says many of the documents seized were approved as part of the
That's what he just told me. That's what he just said. He goes, dude,
Thanks, Freeport, man.
he's like Steven's over here because they really so much.
Over here, man.
I was like, what? I was like, that's not good. He's the biggest Kiss fan I know, dude. You the one with the building on it? That's just dope, dude. That was the other one I wanted. It was either that one or that one that I wanted.
I do like this one, bro.
I was like, the building's dope.
I like if I could get this on one like this. That would look perfect. Are you gonna go over here again?
No, there's just the other guy I don't think is staying. Yeah.
Oh,
It's just the one guy. Yeah, you can or at least that's what he said. And then the guy on the phone. John Tobias.
Last Friday, Governor Newsom signed into law a bill that prohibits the sale or transfer of Glock and Glock-style handguns. The lawsuit argues that the ban on these handguns violates the Second Amendment. I'm John Shearer in the KERN newsroom with news every half hour or when it breaks at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Today is Thursday, which means the Stockyard is open. That's right. 2525 F Street, the little speakeasy right next to Casey's Steakhouse from the folks that bring you Casey's Steakhouse. Let's say you're waiting for a table at Casey's Steakhouse. Guess what? Go right next door to the Stockyard to wait for your table. Or Speakeasies, not in Bakersfield, not in Kern County, but all of California. That's right. Come on in. There's ropes. There's a carpet. You know it's there. Ring the doorbell.
Yeah, you can take that seat.
Password.
Sweet. Yeah, like I said, we'll just I know you guys, I read some of it where it was like you guys found yourself some Taft one day or what?
Yeah, I went to the museum in West Kern and the West Kern Oil Museum, found ourselves there, found a little plaque for Oil Dorado. This thing's nuts. So because I didn't
Was it happening? Did it just so happen that it was going on that weekend, or you just saw the plaque and then thought, we got to come back for that?
I was there in 2016.
Okay.
It happened in 2015.
Yeah, because it's what, like every 5 years, I think is what they do. Yeah, my daughter's mom is from Taft, actually.
Oh, no way.
And so that's how I'm familiar with it. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, my daughter was just there last week because they did, I think was the first weekend of Oil Dorado or something like that. Yeah. So she was out there, and so it's I'm familiar with it. It's a cool little thing.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, right? It's like a trip through a portal. It's like he's got walking around in like long trench coats with like.
Yeah, I was just talking to the sheriff today. The rescue later.
Is it Brett?
Yeah.
Brett? Or wait, is
Brian Summer.
Is it? Okay. So I know what's his name? Brett Unrod. Wait, I think he's the. I'll have to look it up.
Okay. All right.
That's a good one. Walt Grace's Submarine Ride. Check it out. Happy birthday, John Mayer. And Chris just walked in and told me that my buddy Steven's over there freaking out because what is it? Ace Frehley is at the hospital with a brain bleed on life support or something. Wow. That's the only way that Kiss is ever going to stop touring, by the way, is if one of them finally passes. And so it appears that Mr. Ace Frehley is hanging on. So say a prayer for Mr. Ace Frehley and all the brothers in Kiss tonight. We got our next guest in studio and on the phone. He is a partner in a new documentary, Oil Dorado and the Chronicles of an American Town, Mr. Daniel Jacobs. And he has a guest on the phone with him. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. John Tobias Willis. John Tavius Willis. He is a Grammy-nominated blues musician who provides some of the songs for the documentary. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hi. Happy to be here.
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for coming on the phone. Daniel, we'll start with you. Talk to me about, because I read a little bit about you guys just found yourself in Taft one day and were stomping around out there and decided we gotta wait a second, what is going on out here in Taft? Which I ask myself all the time, what the heck is going on out in Taft?
Yeah, I was living in Los Angeles, wanted to do a little tourism through Southern and Central California, made my way to Taft to check out the absolutely lovely West Kern Oil Museum.
Oh yeah.
They have that really cool wooden oil derrick.
Oh, they got all kinds of stuff out there. Yeah, it's real cool.
And so as I was walking through the museum, I heard some really interesting stories about the town, the history, and all the oil that had been there for the last 100 years.
I mean, that's why the town pretty much exists. You know what I mean? It's an oil boom town, and it just never went away.
Yeah, like it's crazy. The Lakeview Gusher is out there. This old oil spill from like 100 years ago. You can still see the tar out in the oil fields. And I was out there. I saw a little plaque or something for an event called Oil Dorado.
Oil Dorado days.
Which happens every 5 years.
Yeah. Was it happening while you were there, or did it just pass? You said it was 2016 you were out there?
I was there in 2016.
Oh, so you just missed it.
I had just missed it.
And then you're like, I got to wait 4 more years for this thing to come back around.
That's exactly. I locked it. I'm clearing my calendar out.
Right now, there's nothing, and Oil Dorado is on the calendar.
I'm doing this.
And
so I cleared out my calendar for 4 years later. 2020 came. They canceled it
because of COVID, as everybody knows. Yeah.
2021 came around, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this, and I'm making a documentary about it."
Really? You just automatically knew before you had even been that you wanted to make a documentary about this?
There was just something there. There was just enough of an appeal in the town and the oil industry and the event to tell a story.
And then you didn't do this alone. You have a partner in this, Tobias Finkelstein, right?
Yeah, we both lived out there for a couple months.
And he was with you on this trip. And so both of you were just like, we got to do this.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
And so you jump in 2021. Do you bring all your equipment with you and ready to film, or what?
Yeah. We brought our gear out there. We rented a little place.
Did you know what to expect?
I, even having been told what to expect, I did not really know.
You got there and you're like, whoa, this is like a time portal.
It's a different world, and really just a very special place. And I've not seen anything like it.
And there's people, I'm familiar with it. My daughter's mom's from Taft, and my daughter's been out there before, so I'm familiar with it. But there's guys that play the parts like if that's who they are for that time during Oil Dorado. They don't break character.
Yeah, the amount of dedication to those characters, to the story, and to the mythology of it is just really amazing. And one of the things we're trying to show in our film is just how committed people are and how dedicated they are to like telling the story and making this come alive every 5 years.
And to capture the story of Taft, right?
Yeah.
What was one thing you learned about Taft? It was just like, what?
One of the things that came to mind to me is
because there's many.
There's a zillion. One is the Lakeview Gusher, which I mentioned earlier. It's still to this day the biggest oil spill on American ground outside of the water.
Yeah, the water spills. Yeah.
And that like little moment, really started the town and started the oil industry in California.
Yeah, and then there are ties to music.
Yeah. So, and that's how we came across Jontavius Willis.
Yeah.
Who can tell you all about music.
Jontavius Willis, welcome to the show, sir. You are a Grammy-nominated blues musician. Tell us what instrument you play, sir.
Oh, man, thank you for having me. I play guitar, a little harmonica, and a little banjo as well, a little piano, but guitar like my main thing.
Yeah, and so how'd you get roped into this?
Finkelstein kind of talked about resonated guitar because Taft got good roots in the creation of the dobro guitar.
The dobro.
Yeah, a lot of cross lines between Taft and dobro. And so we started talking about the dobro and the dobro brand and resonating guitars in general. And man, me and Tobias came out here. We found out I was from this rural town in Georgia, just an hour away from Atlanta, but a whole different kind of, part of the state. And I finally went out to Taft after he came out here. And man, that's kind of how we got into it. Went to one little rural spot in California, and he came out to a rural spot in Georgia.
And was it almost like home? Because there ain't no,
but it was a lot of similarities, though,
right.
A lot of small town similarities, but it's different though. It's cool though. And I got to meet some of the folks. I think I stayed there like 3-4 days. And it was right when the Poppies was
Oh, did you get to see the Super Bloom out there or what?
Yeah, I was like, during the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that was you picked you lucked out and got one of the best ones.
Yeah, I did. It was so great. No, it was great being there. And I had that small town feel, and I met it's always your certain diners you go to, certain people that do. It was a cool spot, man. I really appreciated and connected with it. But yeah, man, I had a good little experience on it.
Right, and then they asked you to play some music for it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, did we lose him? I lost you. There you are.
Yeah, I said I got with Tobias and I ended up doing the soundtrack for the documentary and hope to perform some of those songs tomorrow. But yeah, we met each other. And I'm excited to come back to Taft, especially during work.
What attracted you to playing the type of music you do and picking up a dobro?
I think because I'm from a rural setting for sure, and I always appreciate the older folks and the older things and kind of that like roots, like straight in the earth kind of thing.
Right.
The earthy stuff. So yeah, man, that's what made me do it. And I came from traditional gospel music too, which is like right there with all of that.
Oh yeah, it's right up there. They have a lot of crosses. You know what I mean?
For sure. And I just started playing when I was I started singing when I was a young kid, and I got attracted to music when I was in elementary school. But I finally picked up guitar my 9th grade year of high school. I was 14, and that's exactly what I've been. Started touring a little bit after that, and yeah, man, that's the stuff I love. Man.
And you'll be out here tomorrow, right, to perform for the folks a little bit?
Yeah, I will be out there.
Oh, we lost you again. There you are.
I said I will be out there tomorrow at the Fox Theater. I think we start at 6:30. It's gonna be a nice preview of the film there. I'm gonna be playing. Actually, I'm gonna be playing a resonator that was invented by the Tobias brothers. So that'll be. They had a home in Taft.
Right.
So we got some real history that'll be there. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna play some of the songs from the album, do some of my show there. I'm sorry, play some of the songs from the documentary, and then do some of my songs from my album. Yeah, man. So that'll be tomorrow.
Nice. So Daniel, it seems like it's all come together. How excited are you to finally put this out?
Well, I'm really excited to get it out there. It's been a multiple year long journey to get it together.
Well, because you said you shot it back in what, 21?
21, yeah.
Yeah.
And I really am looking forward to just sharing it with some people from the community and people who are listening right now to just really show the story of the community we live in here.
Yeah, of Taft and it's great and rich history, and you're like, I gotta wait so El Dorado comes back to actually be able to put this out.
There's a clock.
It's like this is every 5 years. Do you plan on coming back for every single one?
I was thinking about this morning,
because now you're going to become a part of it. You know that, right? And they're going to drag you in, and now you're going to have to become one of these characters. You too, don't laugh over there, Mr. Willis. They're going to drag you in too. They're going to make you come out every 5 years and perform if you don't be careful. Right on. And how do folks get tickets if they want to come out and participate?
You can get some tickets if you just head over to taftoildorado.com.
Is that where the site for the documentary is?
That's the site for the whole event.
The whole event.
And
okay.
We're listed on there. It's the easiest way to find us and find tickets. And our documentary is called Oil Dorado and the Chronicles of an American Town.
Yeah, and it's going to be premiering tomorrow at the Fox Theater in Taft. Like you heard, doors will open at 6:30. The show will start at 7. You'll get a preview of the film, and then you'll get to hear some great music from a Grammy-nominated blues musician. It's going to be the place to be tomorrow night. I'm telling you, you guys go check it out. And so thank you so much for making a documentary about little old Taft.
Well, thanks for having me here.
Of course, man. Yeah, no. Whenever somebody, and that's the thing is, like, you're an outsider. You're not from Bakersfield. You're not even from Kern County, for that matter. You're from what, like L.A. You said you were living at the time. You're up in Frisco. Are you from Cleveland? Yeah. It's like how the heck you stumbled into Taft and then made a movie about it? It's just mind-boggling to me.
Sometimes it mind-boggles me as well. I'm really glad I got the opportunity.
Well, I want to thank both of you gentlemen for joining us today. Hey, Mr. Willis, why don't you tell the folks where they can find your music if they want to search you up?
Spotify, whatever your streaming service is. And you can check out my upcoming schedule on JohnTaviusWillis.com.
John Tave? Yeah, no, for sure. And maybe when you get into town tomorrow, you can come in and play a little bit of music for us. JohnTaviusWillis.com. And then what's the website again? TaftOilDorado.com if you want to get tickets. The premiere tomorrow of Oil Dorado and the Chronicles of an American Town by Tobias Finkelstein and Daniel Jacobs. Go check it out. Get tickets. Be out in Taft tomorrow. Thank you, gentlemen, again for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. You guys have a good one. We got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll take some of your comments. We'll drag in Mr. Ralph Bailey, fresh back from honor flight with the vets. They were off in Washington, D.C. We're raising some money today, and we're going to need your help, as you guys always come through for us during the honor flight fundraiser. Stay tuned. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back. Sweet. That was good.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
All right. You are amazing.
I've been doing this for, well, I've only had my own show now for not even a year, but I've been honest to do talk with
FBI agent Nicole Parker about what she expects and what she sees. All that and more as we take you into the weekend. You won't want to miss it. Come hang with us on Clay and Buck.
The Clay Travis and Buck Sexton Show, live 9 to noon. News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
The annual enrollment period for Medicare is here. That means that it is time for you to select your Medicare plan for 2026. This annual enrollment period, choose a name you already trust. Select Kern Family Healthcare Medicare, DSNP, a new option for people who have both Medicare and Medi-Cal. For over 29 years, Kern Family Healthcare has been a trusted name in Medi-Cal. Now, we're here to support your Medicare journey too. Call 1-866-661-3767. Again, that's 1-866-661-3767. Or visit www.kernfamilyhealthcare.com/Medicare to learn more and enroll. Start your Medicare journey with local care you trust. Choose Kern Family Healthcare. Kern Family Healthcare Medicare is an HMO DSNP plan with a Medicare contract and a contract with the California Medicaid program. Enrollment in Kern Family Healthcare Medicare HMO DSNP depends on contract renewal.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative is established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop our collections.
I looked over and I was like, I probably should pull it back.
Reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars.
I forgot he didn't have headphones, but it was like, he's like, oh, I can hear it.
Again, when that's loud enough, you can hear it. Oil Dorado.
Yeah. Wow.
You want to talk about America? Oh my God. That is the most American hat I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This hat is so American. It just cracked open a Coors Light.
America. It's America. When you put this hat on, you got to be like America. It automatically gets an accent and everything. I love it. Y'all see me. I got my flag in the back.
Call Clark 323-4000. The Armstrong and Getty Show, weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too.
Welcome back. You know I had to play Daughters. Come on now. It's John Mayer's birthday as we go wall to wall with Mr. John Mayer. I want to thank Daniel Jacobs. He is a partner with Tobias Finkelstein They have made a documentary, Oil Dorado, and the Chronicles of an American Town. It's premiering it tomorrow out in Taft at the Fox Theater. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 7:30. John Tobias Willis, a Grammy-nominated blues musician who made the soundtrack, will also be in attendance and have a performance as well. So if you want tickets, look it up, taftoildorado.com. You can get more information there. I don't even want to know why you're smelling yourself, Chris. I don't even want to know.
I did. Steven behind me told me it smelled of a certain odor, and I said, "Is that me?"
No, that's because the other sports guy just left. That's the way sports guys smell. Sorry, they hang around locker rooms all day. It happens.
He's been saying it's been smelling funky. And I'm worried I smell bad.
I know, but the other guy's doing sports show in there before you.
I know.
And so he's all self-conscious now. It's not Chris. You were in here. It smelled fine. My nose is all plugged, and I haven't been able to smell for 3 days. Oh, goodness gracious. 661-842-5376. Anything on the text message board, sir?
Let's see. There's one here. It says, Chris, thank you for the information about Ace Frehley. Unfortunately, Ace and Peter are not allowed back in the band due to drama, according to Gene and Paul.
Really? I didn't know that. But still, come on now. Who's Kiss? Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley. That's it. No,
I know Ace, and we had a caller call in too and said that Ace hasn't been technically part of the band in over 20 years.
Well,
it's still
yeah, he is the original. Come on now. You don't know.
Yeah, founding member.
Just,
he's known for being in Kiss.
Yeah.
Okay. We can all just appreciate his work.
Change the makeup. Just that's all. Come on. Is that it? 661-842. Yeah, he is. For those that don't know, we got word that Ace Frehley is on life support. Is that right, Chris? He's
that is
life support. Brain bleed. Prayers for Ace Frehley and his family.
He comes out of this though. Rock stars of that generation are a whole different breed. Man.
Really, they are, because you look at them and you look at the Stones, and then you look at Ozzy and the things that all they were doing back in the day. How did you guys live this long?
That's what I'm saying. I still have no idea how some of these guys are alive.
It's amazing. It's amazing. If you guys want to chime in, is there anything? Let me see behind me. Man, I might take the afternoon off for that. Oh, somebody was talking.
Hey, go listen to Detroit Rock City one more time.
Somebody was talking about the Woolworths counter, though. They said they might take the afternoon to get over there. I said, well, you got about 5 minutes, and they're going to be closed again. So sorry. Soft openings. Maybe tomorrow. Just saying, don't tell Steven I told you. That's all. Maybe tomorrow. Did you get your ballot? Did you get your ballot, Chris?
Oh, yeah, I got a ballot.
Everybody gets a ballot.
I got a whole bunch of ballots.
It's like, see? Oh, don't tell me that.
I did. I'm not going to lie to you.
Did you get my nieces?
Actually, I think I did.
You got my nieces, and you got her husbands, didn't you?
I need to actually give you a whole bunch of mail for them, because they've been getting a ton.
Just put no on all of them.
I can't do it with the ballots, man.
I shouldn't say that, but no, just I know if I see, and that's the problem with this automatic mail-in ballots.
By the way, if you tell your niece just pays $1 to the post office, they could change her.
Yeah, I get that, but the fact of it is, we shouldn't be getting automatic mail-in ballots.
Sure.
This should COVID is over. I don't want to say anything else about that, but we shouldn't even be getting mail-in ballots anymore. Unless you are registered as a mail-in voter. This whole everybody automatically gets a ballot is just nuts. You heard it. Chris got 5 in his mailbox. I could probably go to the neighbor's house who is I should say this, it's vacant if you're looking for an apartment, but they probably got 2 in their box. Let's just be real. Hell, I still get mail from somebody else. I wouldn't be surprised if his ballot shows up.
True.
That's ridiculous. We have to fix that. We have to go back to the old way. That is not okay. But if you did get your ballot, it's a special election. It's cost us hundreds of millions of dollars, and it cost us even more because they screwed it up.
Yay, California.
They screwed it up. They screwed it up when they were showing you which districts they changed because they were such in a hurry to do the dang thing that they screwed up. They put 2 districts on there at once. They had to go back and fix it. And it cost us another $50 million. Because we just got money lying around here, y'all know. It's just our taxpayer money. It's no big deal. Also, they could take the right away of an independent commission that redraws the congressional lines every decade with the census. Just so they can say, well, we have to put a stop to what Texas is doing. But what about the voters that you're disenfranchising in California? What about those people? You're so worried about the rest of the country. What about the people that live in your state, Gavin? What about the people that are voting here? You're taking away their voice. That doesn't matter, does it? So I have filled out my ballot. And I'll tell you, I voted no, and so should you. Just to shove it right back in his face. The voters of this state are already disenfranchised as it is. It's insane. When you look at what the representation of the House is already compared to how the state votes in certain elections, it's way off. Way off. It doesn't make sense. 661-842-5376. Who you got?
You got Bill on the line real quick.
Bill, you're on the JR Show. What's on your mind, sir?
Hey guys, I do study the voter file and ballots for a Republican group in town.
Right.
And I have a story. I found a guy I know who died. I knew him and his friends of the family. He was shot by the police in a shootout that he started.
Wow.
In 2021, and in 2022 he got mailed a ballot where he was renting, and maybe his roommate mailed it in, but it got stopped because the signature didn't match. I'd love to say the system is rotten and corrupt.
No.
I got an Annville story where it really worked.
Now, let me tell you about this story, Bill, and down in Orange County, where a lady was having 2 of her dogs vote.
Yes.
No, it did. She got in trouble for it. She finally got caught after 2 or 3 elections.
Well, that's good. There was a woman who broke both arms into atrophy, and they rejected her ballot because the signature didn't match.
Well, she can't even write.
She got it corrected. I mean, it was okay. She got it fixed. But the system has worked in ways I didn't expect.
But do you think that we should get mail-in ballots still, Bill, automatic?
I'm not in favor of that at all.
What about Prop 50? Are you in favor of Prop 50?
Well, they're playing musical chairs with our elected people. Your guy gets elected, and they'll change the district next time. You never get reelected.
It's the only way that they can beat David Valadeo. That's my opinion.
Well, they're going to try.
And they still probably won't beat him. They probably still won't beat him, Bill.
Right. Nobody's perfect, but the people that say I vote for the man, not the party, they're really kidding themselves. The parties, got to work with them.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in, Bill. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one. I got to get out of here for the day. Make room for the Ralph Bailey Show. It's the big Honor Flight fundraiser, dedicating all 3 hours to raising funds to send our veterans back to Washington, D.C. You can be a part of it. Call in, text. Let us know how much you want to donate. There'll be a QR code. We'll put it up on the screen. You can always scan that if you're on YouTube and donate that way. You can get out to 7 different Sully's locations today. You can donate that way by scanning the QR code. The Honor Flight folks will be out collecting donations as well. All part of our Honor Flight fundraiser brought to you by Salty's Barbecue. I got to get out of here. This is the JR Show. Lily, Dad loves you.
This is 96.1 FM. Bakersfield. Online at KERNradio.com.
All right, you guys.
Breaking news is out.
Don't forget. Woolworths tomorrow, 11:30 to 3. Don't tell anybody I told you. But if you get a chance, go down there. The burger is delicious. I'm going to have to go back for the Reuben. I'll let you know how it was. All right, you guys.